Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are very fine and fit. Children, in last session we discussed about uniform motion and non-uniform motion. But in today's class you are going to know about translatory motion and types of translatory motion. Now let us see. Based on the path taken by bodies in motion, we classify motion of bodies as translatory motion, rotatory motion, and oscillatory motion. Now, in today's session, we are going to learn about translatory motion. Now, we see with an example. Now, children, you see here, a bus is going on a road and it is about to cross a tree. Here, if you see the bus when moves from that position and when it crosses the tree, along with the bus, all the parts like wheels of the bus, headlights of the bus, windows of the bus move along with the bus. From that, now you are seeing bus on one position of the road. From that position, when it crosses the tree, up to that position, this all the parts of the bus like wheels, headlights, windows also be in motion along with the bus. Is the direction of motion of bus along a straight line or a curved line? Now, if you see here, it is a straight road. The bus is in motion along a straight line. Now, we see the definition of translatory motion. If all parts of a moving body move in the direction of motion, then the motion is said to be translatory motion. Like you have seen in this example, all the parts of a bus are moving in the direction of the bus, in the direction of motion. Now, this motion is said to be as translatory motion. Now, we see with some other examples. Now, if you see here, in first picture, the soldiers are marching in a parade. Here, the soldiers are marching. Are they in straight line or curved line? Yes, we are clearly able to see that these soldiers are marching in a straight line in a parade. Now we see other example. Car taking a turn on a road. So in here in the third picture you are seeing car taking a turn on road. If you see this picture, the car is in motion, not in a straight line but in a curved line. Next, we go for other example. If a stone is dropped from a height, so at that time, here in fourth picture, you are able to see when the stone is dropped into the water are rising. Some of the water is raised up. Now, here we can see that the stone that is dropped has traveled in a straight line. Next, we see movement of bicycle on a road. Here in second picture, a man is riding a bicycle, and if you see here, the movement of bicycle on a road is in a straight line. Next, we go for other example. Running race along a road. Here, the people are running in a running race along a road in a straight line. So how in what line they are racing? In a straight line. Now the last picture is about running race along a track on a ground. Here they are doing running race along this track in a curved line. In all the above cases of motions, do all the points of moving objects move in the same direction of motion? So now we can say if all parts of your moving body move in the direction of motion, then the motion is said to be in translatory motion. So all these are the examples of translatory motion. Here you have given two types of translatory motion as rectilinear motion and curvilinear motion. So what is the definition of rectilinear motion? If a body in translatory motion moves along a straight line, then motion is called as rectilinear motion. So how a body should be in translatory motion in rectilinear motion? It should be along a straight line. So if a body in translatory motion moves along a straight line, then that motion is said to be in rectilinear motion. Now we see second type of translatory motion, that is curvilinear motion. If a body in translatory motion moves along a curved path, then the motion is called as curvilinear motion. So how a body should be in curvilinear motion? A body in translatory motion moves along a curved path, then this type of translatory motion is known as curvilinear motion. So both rectilinear and curvilinear motions are translatory motions. Now we see examples of rectilinear and curvilinear motion. Now here you are seeing seconds hand of a watch. You can see the movement of a second hand in that watch. So if you see the movement here, is this translatory motion rectilinear or curvilinear translatory motion? It is. So as it is moving in a curved line, we can say that it is a curvilinear translatory motion. Next example, let's see. Movement of a train on tracks. Here you can see the movement of a train in a straight line. Here the train is in translatory motion first of all, and this body train that is moving in a straight line, then this translatory motion is said to be rectilinear motion as it is moving in a straight line. Next we go for other example. Movement of a tape in a tape recorder. So in the third picture you are seeing movement of a tape in a tape recorder. Here we can see that the tape in a tape recorder, it is moving both straight and also in a curved path. Here we can see the movement of tape in both straight line and also curved line. So we can call this motion as both rectilinear translatory motion and curvilinear translatory motion. Next we go for other example. So movement of a bus on hill station road. So here the first of all bus is going in a straight line and also in a curved line. So we can say this as an example of both rectilinear and curvilinear translatory motion. Now we go for other example. Motion of coins on a carom board. Here if you see when we hit this coin on a carom board to other, then the motion of that coin is in a straight line. As it is moving in a straight line, we can call this as a rectilinear translatory motion. Next, motion of the ball in a pin board. So here the motion of that ball is both in curved and straight line. As the ball is rotating, it is moving in a curved line, and when it is going from one place to another place, it is traveling in a straight line. So we can say that this is the example of both curvilinear as well as rectilinear motion. Next we go for other example, that is motion of a mango falling from tree. So as the mangoes are falling down from a tree, we see that mango is falling down in a straight line. It is traveling in a straight line to come onto the earth. So it is said to be in rectilinear translatory motion. So we see other example, that is the movement of a needle in a speedometer of a car. So the needle in a speedometer of that car, as it moves in a curved path. So we can say that in curvilinear translatory motion. So children, hope you understood this translatory motion. So next we continue our lesson in next session. So up to that, be happy. Allah Hafiz.